Boulder traffic 2072 Quebec left base, 27 full stop, Boulder City.
Morning.
You up? But okay.
And here you go, Senorita. Where are you guys from? What's that? Toronto? Nice.
Seven, full stop, Boulder City.
All right, guys, welcome aboard, everybody. You can adjust the vents on the top there if you need to put some air on your face. You all good there, brother? You good? All right, right on. Okay, guys, real quickly, I'm just going to go over some of the safety stuff. You guys saw the safety video on the way here, right? Okay. So, as far as emergency exits are concerned, it's pretty simple. It's the only two doors in the aircraft are your emergency exits, okay? Crystal, right? You could jettison the door down there. That's how you open the door without using the handle to jettison it out, okay, if we have to evacuate. That's how we're doing it. I got one on this side as well. The seat belts are 45 degrees, they come undone. Standard aviation seat belts, pull that handle, they come undone. There's one fire extinguisher in the aircraft that's mounted on the floor right here. Make sure you keep this area, slide that leg forward for me, and keep this area clear at all times. It's the business and magic department right here, all right? While we're flying, guys, don't get too wrapped up in taking pictures. You know, there's plenty of pictures on the internet of Hoover Dam. You don't need to have one on your phone. You know what I mean? But you're only going to fly it once. So if you're looking at it through a screen, you're not even looking at Hoover Dam. There was a guy yesterday, I shit you not, he had the camera right here.
Traffic, Cessna 78 Alpha Delta, approximately 5 miles to the
paid all that money to record it for somebody else.
And a left
So I just want you guys to be cognizant of that. Don't get, when we land at the bottom of the canyon, we'll take a bunch of photos. But because you're in them. But as we're flying, just explore the terrain. Enjoy it. Treat it like a luxury. When photographers go in helicopters, they don't have to pay for the flight. You know what I mean? And they get paid to do it. So with that being said, you can do whatever you want. I don't care. That's all I got.
All right, we're spun up, ready to launch. Yep, I'm ready.
Boulder City traffic, Serenity 18, first the two white helicopters will be lifted BFE here behind this taxiing aircraft on Delta. Lifted BFE for that north VOR departure. Boulder traffic.
I guess he's going to try to beat you out.
Yeah, I told him we go behind him.
Oh, cool.
Boy, he's expediting. Look at that.
Hey, he's about to lift here.
I know, right? Right on.
All right, my switch is up.
Roger. Gotta play this song. I know it's corny. I don't care. And Boulder City traffic, Serenity 18, taxiway Delta BFP intersection, proceeding west on Delta, north on Bravo VOR, departure Boulder.
Boulder City traffic, Serenity 24 is lifted BFE, repositioning taxiway Delta, second of 2, Boulder. Boulder traffic, Cessna 78 Alpha Delta, entering left 45, runway 27, Boulder. Boulder City traffic, Serenity 24 is departing Delta westbound, then northbound on Bravo, for north departure, second of 2, Boulder.
Woohoo! These things are great. Coolest thing in the planet right here. what do you say? Yeehaw, Jester's dead. You know what this movie really wanted me to do? Play volleyball oiled. Yeah, I got a hankering for some volleyball, and I need oil and slow motion. And just nail it. All right, we're on a mission. We're off to see the Grand Canyon. We are strapped to a fan, navigating over the planet with a big bladder of jet fuel. That's pretty wicked.
Attachments for the Boulder substation. Boulder.
Boulder traffic, Serenity 18 is west to be in VOR, departing the area 3.6 to the east. Last call, Boulder.
$46 million visitors a year. 2.5 million residents. The only place it beats it on this planet is New York City. Absolute pandemonium. You guys know there was a tiger that attacked a magician? They put a tiger in a magic show, all dressed up. And then one day he decided to be a tiger. Imagine that.
Serenity 182 southwest Boulder Beach, descend at 3.6 for the Hacienda.
You guys seen those characters on the strip, right? People dressed up. One of the best shows I've seen in Vegas is a Power Ranger beat the shit out of a Mickey Mouse. Awesome show. Priceless. The look on those kids' face to see two grown adults beating each other up in kids' costumes, and then when they knocked his head off, beautiful. It's priceless. Bravo. Who do I tip for this? Whatever they're hiding in that suit's working. Whether it's crack, liquor, whatever they got going is definitely kicked in over there. There's enough concrete on Hoover Dam to build a 2-lane highway from San Francisco to New York City. Over 3,000 miles of concrete. Took 5 years to build. There's one gravesite at Hoover Dam. It's for a dog. And there she blows. So, Crystal, if you see this white building right there, that the rectangular one, and just further out by 200 feet, you'll see a hole in the rock there. That is the railroad from the dam to the city. 26,000 people moved to Boulder in the 1930s. They lived in Boulder, and there you can see the railroad go along there. And that was how they got to work. Yeah, buddy. Pretty wicked, right? Remember Transformers was filmed there? Pretty awesome. That was the second movie I've cried in. Fucking A, man. When Bumblebee lost his legs, I about flipped. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Not B, man. My wife was like, really? Really? And I was in Southern California, right? So I was next to a Crip. In Southern California, we have Crips. You know, navy blue, S-curled, Jerry curled out, and me and the Crip were crying. We were just like, my wife was like, that was priceless. It's just you and a gangster crying. Yeah. Yeah, out here they have rattler snakes. Where I'm from in LA, Crips. You will get knocked out if you step on his shoe. Straight up. They take those corduroy slippers very fucking seriously. If you just say the words, I'll up and run onto you. So we're going to be landing here, guys. You're going to see in the Grand Canyon where we're going to land, you're going to see fossilized ocean coral in the desert. Big chunks, undeniable, turn into sandstone and limestone in the desert. The ocean has been here 8 times. 8. The reason why the Grand Canyon has so many colors, every time the ocean has come and gone, it brought a primary set of minerals. So one body of water would carry ore, one body of water would carry iron, sandstone. They're all stacked up on top of each other in the canyon. If the planet Earth can write a diary, we're about to fly to a 2 billion-year-old diary. This place is a trip. I'm a nerd, guys. I will study this canyon on my free time. I am an absolute nerd. All good, though. My wife's smoking hot. So check this volcano here. You got the plug there in the middle, the back blowing out from the lava. Now, over here, you'll see a bunch of colors in the terrain over here. Now, when you're at home and you dig a hole, okay, your hole's dug. Next to the hole, you have a pile of dirt. All right? This is the pile of dirt, metaphorically speaking, that came out of the canyon. The Grand Canyon is the hole. You know, it's 277 miles long. It's got to go somewhere. And there's the stack of debris. That's why you see so many colors over there. I mean, look at the bright orange way out there. That's metal. Rusted. Oxidized. Baby, if you owe me, then all of this will go away. My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, I'd leave it all. Ooh, for you, I'd leave it all.
Run away with me, lost soul to reverie, running wild and running free, 2 kids, you and me, and I say, hey, hey, live it like we're renegades,
Now, is the music too loud on your guys' side? Okay, good. I have a problem testing music levels. You stand next to these jet engines for as long as I have, your ears are gone. We landed a rescue helicopter and the guy forgot to roll the throttles back. the medic got out, and I looked over, and his ear was bleeding. I was like, call another helicopter for him. Yeah, they're loud. Now, like I said, guys, the ocean has been here 8 times. When you study the Grand Canyon as much as I have, the one thing that comes to my mind is us as human beings, we're on our own. The planet doesn't give a shit about us at all, and never will. You know, we're very worried about our factories and what we do to the planet, but the ocean was here 8 times before we even had a factory. You know who had no factories at all? The dinosaurs, and they're dead. There you go. This place does what it wants, and this story, the 8 times the ocean has been here, the earthquake that lifted that plateau, tells you that. You know what's crazy? It's for the first time on this planet's history where there's a species smart enough to inhabit another planet, right? And we wouldn't have that without the factories, right? We wouldn't have it. We would not have NASA without industrialism. So it's a double-sided blade. I put a lot of thought into this. When you fly, like I've flown over Arizona and I seen a crater from where an asteroid hit, you know, not a full-blown mass, extinctor, you know, a mass, a life changer, but a big hole, and I'm like, wow, that's a big hole, you know. I know there was a lot of deaths. What did they say? Human beings got down to 33,000 at one point before there was factories, you know. The Hopi Indians say that on the South Rim. These guys say that they had to live underground for 1,000 years. And then there's an underground in Santa Fe, New Mexico, outside of it, there's an underground city carved into stone. Blows your mind. You're like, oh, God. Yep, so if you learn anything from this trip and me, just whoever you're around, hug. And hold the hell on tight, because, hey, it's go time.
Red sandstone it fell. Right smack on top of Sedona Arabelle. When John Ford said, won't you hop on into the stagecoach, baby, gonna take you for a spin, oh, whoa, whoa. Well, hey, little Hollywood, you're gone, but you're not forgot. You got the cash, but your credit's no good. You flipped the script, you shot the plot, and I remember when your neon used to burn so bright and pink. Saturday night, kind of pink. With a blacklist and its host. It came down so swift, and it drove them to the coast. We're going California, but we're all out of work. I guess that's better than a grave and a hearse. So whoa, whoa. Hey, little Hollywood, you got.
You guys got those events adjusted for y'all? Perfect.
Cash, but your credit's no good. You flipped the script, you shot the plot, and I remember when the neon used to burn so bright and pink. Saturday night, kind of pink.
This is a wicked shoreline right here. This is a cool area. This is an ocean floor. When you see these chunks of ocean coral scattered all over the place where we're going to land, it blows your mind. It's a lot to wrap your head around.
Stuff tape makes you hush.
face still looks shiny? Because I am lathered down with a lot of essential oils. Egyptian secret.
Hey, little Hollywood, you're gone, but you're not forgot. You got the cash, but your credit's no good. You flipped the script and you shot the plot. And I remember when the neon used to burn so bright and big, so bright and big. A Saturday night kind of pig.
So last night I was in the lobby of some old hotel there in Vegas. In the lobby, it's all, you know, it's got that LA decor, that Hollywood decor in there. Me and this old man were singing songs on a piano in the lobby. That was fucking great. Yeah, old Italian songs. This old man was 87, man.
When I was young, I should have known better, and I can't feel no remorse, and you don't feel nothing bad. I got a new girlfriend. He feels like he's on top, and I don't feel no remorse. And you can't see past my blindness. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Heaven help a fool who falls in love. I got a little paycheck. You got big plans, and you gotta move. And I don't feel nothing at all. And you that's all she wrote. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, like a drug. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love.
We're getting close, folks, to the front door. There it is.
Since the flood.
Now, everything that came out of the Grand Canyon came this way. The debris. This here, a lot of these ripples you see down here are for water flow. It doesn't rain here, so this is not dictated by rain. The topography, you know, 4 inches a year. It's not enough, but what you're looking at is water flow. You can see it if you imagine it. You know, you got water coming between these two areas here. I'll give you an example here. Check this observation out. You look at this ridge line here to your right, you don't see any boulders right here. Okay, now when we get to the opposite side of this ridge line, I want you to look and check out all these massive boulders just tossed along this wall. Opposite of this ridge line here on our right. I'll move the helicopter a little bit so we can... So here we are, no massive boulders. Okay. Now we're going to get onto this opposite side here.
No time for pondering why I'm wandering on while we both sit back. To the earth, would you follow me?
Here they start up here. Now you got boulders down here. I'm going to wiggle this a little bit so y'all can see here. Look at that. You got boulders on this side, and then this is the velocity point right here, or the Venturi tube, if you will. And as you get closer here to the right, you're going to see more. See all these boulders up here now? They're really kicking up. Look at these big ones shoved up here. I'm trying to wing this here so you guys can see. Look at these massive boulders here. Now, this is not a coincidence they're on this side and not on the other. It's from water flow. You'd be amazed how powerful water is. So there you go. You got all these massive, those are a heavy one right there. Shoved up along the wall there. I hope you guys all had a chance to see. I got helicopters behind me, so I can't do too much wiggling around here. Now, if you look at this ridge line here to your left, and look at my hand real quick. See how the lines are vertically there? And if you look at this ridge line, they're like this. As we get into the plateau closer here, you're going to see the lines are left to right. When gravity lays sediment layers, those are sedimentary layers, they're laid flat. So this, as the North American plate and the oceanic plate were shifting, lifting that plateau, this ridgeline turned sideways. You can tell by the lines of deposition are vertical. So there's another part of the story. You got another visual laid back there of water flow. You got another, this is part of the fault line here, so you got wonky terrain. You know, it just tilted. This one here literally went like this. You know, that's a 277-mile-long plateau. That's a series of massive earthquakes. And the ocean stopped coming here after it. Some experts say, and I'm not buying into this one, but I'll at least mention it. Some experts say that Washington, Oregon, and California were born from this uplift. I'm going to show you sedimentary deposits in the canyon too. Definitive lines of ocean deposits. You got lava back over there. You have a sinkhole. You can see where that lava's at. You can see the difference in elevation between the lava and the top of the west rim. Huge difference in elevation, about 1.5 miles. That same thing happened on the other side of the canyon. You had the massive uplift, the sinkhole, and then opposite of the sinkhole, you had the Rocky Mountains. And that area filled up with water. And that's how the canyon was formed. So you had this major earthquake, you had the sinkhole, then you had the Rocky Mountains, and it filled up with fresh water from the Colorado River. Created an ancient lake called Hopi Lake. 2 times the size of Lake Michigan, 3,000 trillion gallons of water. Massive body of water was on the other side of this canyon. And one day, 5 million years ago, it punched through the plateau. And that's how the canyon was formed. It's only 5 million years old, but it took 2 billion years to lay the groundwork. You had the oceans coming and going. Then you had the earthquake. Then you had the ancient lake form on the other side of the canyon. And then you had the purge of fresh water. Now, I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie Thelma and Louise. Have you guys? That's where those 2 girls drove off the cliffs. You know, they never said they were lovers in that movie. But I'm from LA, man. I've seen it all. Yeah, I've graduated over 33 commercial pilots, and I've created 14 flight instructors for the U.S. in my career. And I make a radio call, and all I hear is meow, meow. All my students are out here flying. Yes, ow, meow, meow. Yeah. I've made aces. All right, so it's 277 miles long, 18 miles wide, visible from outer space. Las Vegas is visible from outer space at night. Yeah.
Did you stand there all alone?
Day 3 of the Gay Pride Festival 2.5 months ago in Northtown, Vegas, Fremont. NASA said they could see the fabulous from outer space. See, and I'm still on. And my gay friends in California would love that joke. But yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm on my 3rd career, guys. Makeup artist in LA, high fashion makeup artist, right? LA radio for 5 years. Yeah. I made breakfast for Lionel Richie, Justin Timberlake, J-Lo before she was J-Lo, Eminem, Dave Chappelle, and then quit that, and I've been doing this for 13 years. Yeah. Everybody knows your pathway into aviation is through glitter and shimmer. Everybody knows that's common. I'll tell you what, Justin Timberlake, when I shook his hand, it was like shaking the hand of a beautiful lady. He's absolutely amazing. Whatever esthetician he has working on that little jar of honey we're doing a great job, because I think he's prettier than Britney. Honestly, you put a wig on that guy, he's adorable. Okay, here we are, guys. This is my official Mad Dog Grand Canyon entry song. Don't get too wrapped up in taking photos. Thank you for helping me feed my family. Get the bucket list out, chalk one up. Now I want you guys to look over to the left here where that sun is. See the sun? See the tan on top? The red below it? That is an ocean deposit right there. That's a very good, it depends on how the light's hitting it, but that's perfect. That shows you right there. That's one. Each section is a time the ocean has come and gone. Wallapai Native American observation point there on your right. 328 years. We'll be landing on Wallapai land. You feeling okay? You okay? Okay. Now the natives call this Eagle Rock. If you look at any picture book of the West Rim where we're at, that's Eagle Rock. Apparently, if you do enough peyote, that thing will turn into an eagle. Pretty sure that's where they got that from. Well, I hope that's where they got that from. Now there's Skywalk there on your right. Alright, here we go, guys. If you got technology out, just put it away real quick and sit back and relax.
yourself, don't hate. Just believe in destiny. Don't care what people say. Just follow your own way. Don't give up and use the chance to return to innocence.
That's not the beginning of the end. That's a return to yourself. The return to innocence.
All right, guys, we made it. Woohoo! I planned on landing here.